Well, hello. I am here today. I'm Victoria Chapin with the Well Ministry for Creatives, and we are hosting a conference called the Well Conference. It is going to be in Zeeland, Michigan at Community Reformed Church, and it's just a few weeks away, and we are getting excited and ramping up to get all the things done that needs to happen. Mm-hmm. And with me today, I have Megan Ryan, the other Megan Ryan, right? Yes. To me, she's the most famous one because she is an amazing asset to the Well Ministry for Creatives. She is our volunteer coordinator, and we could not do what we do and pull off the conference like we do without Megan's help. And so I am just so happy to have her with me today. And that's what we're going to talk about today is volunteering and why it's important. So welcome, Megan.
Thanks, Victoria. And that was a really kind introduction. Yeah, we definitely couldn't have the Well without everything that you do behind the scenes to make it happen. So thank you.
Well, Megan, we're ramping up to the conference.
We are.
It would be a good thing to let people know a little bit about what volunteering looks like and the different areas they can volunteer and maybe even some of the testimonies you've heard. Mm-hmm. So we'll just I would just love to have you just kind of give me your thoughts, your experience. I know you came as an attendee first, right?
Yep. And I volunteered my very first time coming to the Well. I also signed up to volunteer. And so I know from experience that it's a really great way to just get connected right off the bat and meet people through your volunteering and just like have reasons to have those conversations with new people that you're meeting at the conference. If you're serving them a meal or helping them find their way in the hallway, you have a natural starting point for those connections. So I really enjoyed that as a volunteer my first couple of years at the Well, just having as more of an introvert, having those reasons to talk to people just kind of helped break the ice for me personally. So that's one of the reasons that I recommend that everyone who is attending and volunteers as well, because it just gets you plugged in right away.
You know, I hadn't thought about that aspect of it. A brand new person coming to the conference, mm-hmm. especially an introvert, it really did then. It kind of like made you have to talk to people, right? And get involved and get involved in the community. I love that.
Yes, I have a reason to start those conversations was really helpful for me. So some of the main areas where we need volunteer help is in helping run the bookstore, which is open for most of the time that the conference is going on. So we need plenty of people to help our bookstore manager with that. And serving meals is also one of the big areas where we need many hands to make the buffet line go smoothly because everyone will be hungry. If we don't keep people waiting too long to eat, that is definitely a positive thing. Some other things we need help with are setting up. If you're in town Thursday before the conference officially starts, we could use your help with that. We could use help with tearing down and cleaning up after the conference ends on Saturday, if you're able to stay a little bit extra during the conference. We could also use some help as hall monitors to help direct people to where they need to go for the various sessions.
We will need that, especially this year, seeing that we're at a new location.
Yes.
And some of the classes are up on the upper level and some are below. We will have lots of signage, but it's going to be very helpful if we just have someone standing right on the corner saying, go this way or that.
Yes. And even if you're new to the Well this year, you can still help just as much as anyone else because it will be a new building for everyone. So no one will have any more experience finding things.
Right. Exactly. Good point.
So, those are some of the main things that we will need volunteers for. There might be a few other miscellaneous tasks that pop up, but the bookstore, meals, set up, tear down, and helping monitor the halls and direct people who look lost are our main areas.
Yes. And I will need help at the registration table.
Yes, that too. Yep.
Nice to have that, especially during check-in when everyone's coming to register. even just someone to stand behind the registration table and help people find their name tags.
Yes.
It just makes it go by so much quicker if we have a couple people there helping find name tags, you know?
Yep.
So, and bag stuffers, that's another one. We love to, we have attendee bags that we give out. So we like to put some fun little items in there from our faculty and from different sponsors. And so that's always a good way to help volunteer too, to help us assemble those bags.
Yes. Yeah. So if you're in town early on Thursday, bag stuffers is
yeah.
as well.
Yeah, that's all part of the setup. We do have a need for someone in particular in the kitchen area too, right, Megan?
Yes.
This person, we have an amazing hospitality team. Monica and her husband, Jeff, do a fabulous job of all things hospitality. If you are an attendee or if you're on faculty, you have already probably heard from her regarding a hotel and transportation, but she is amazing. They are amazing. And we normally have another gal that helps them, and she's not able to be here this year. So we're actually seeking another volunteer for the kitchen. This would be somebody who wouldn't necessarily want to come to the conference, but that would just loves hospitality and loves to work in the kitchen. So we're actually looking for someone to do that, going forward. So if that is you and you're seeing this, give us a ring or send us an email.
Yes, absolutely.
So Megan, what do the volunteers have to say about their experience volunteering?
Yes. One volunteer we had last year who was new to the well, she said that serving at the well is one of those rare experiences that fills you up even as you pour out. There's something that happens in that space that I genuinely carry with me long after the conference ends. And that's from Patty, who it was her first time there last year, and she was so excited to be there and to help. And she was one of the first people to email me back this year about volunteering, to just say she would do whatever I needed her to do because it was such a great experience last year. I had another attendee who was also a first time attendee who thanked me for encouraging her to volunteer because she had a great time doing it. So she was appreciative of getting the opportunity.
Yeah. And volunteers still get to go to the conference. Most of the volunteer positions are outside of the keynote times when we have the speakers on stage. So they don't usually miss that. They may miss a breakout session or two when they're on their shift, but we have so many different sessions that some people take breaks from going to sessions just to take a break. And then we also have recordings that if there was something you really wanted to go to, but you were asked to volunteer at that time, you can always catch that on the recording and have it on the replay.
Yeah, so that's one of the great things about our thank you gift for the volunteers is to get those recordings at the end of the conference so that if you missed anything, you can catch up. Plus, you can't be at all 8 breakout sessions all at once, even if you're there live. So getting to catch up on those other tracks is a really great thank you.
Yeah, I think so too. It's $150 value to purchase it on our website. But for volunteers, while they might miss a little bit, they get to experience the whole conference in the replay area, in the replay arena. Whereas if you don't volunteer, you only can go to what you go to unless you purchase the recordings for $150. So it is really a nice thank you gift for our volunteers.
Yes, and my goal is to have enough volunteers that no one has to miss more than one breakout session. So that's my hope, is that no one has to miss more than one, but we'll see how many people we have sign up.
Yeah. And Megan, you do a fantastic job with that. You're so detailed with the schedule and you really do balance it out well. So we really appreciate that. And then this year, there is an added bonus for the volunteers. Do you want to talk about that?
Oh, well, you probably have a better, you could probably say more specifically about the book than I can. So
Yeah, she said it's the book. And what it is it's called Wellspring, which is the theme of our conference this year, 21 devotions for your creative journey. And this devotional was written by the founder, Kathy Bruins, and me, the director of the conference. So there's 21 devotions, and there is scripture and prayer and space to journal. And every volunteer, it was just released before in February, before going to the NRB, which is the National Religious Broadcasting event. We had a book signing down there, and it's gaining popularity, and every volunteer will get a copy of that book along with the set of recordings.
Yeah, I'm really excited to be able to share that with the volunteers as well.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's anyone who's not attending the conference but is local and wants to come and volunteer for part of the day, like in the bookstore, maybe we would have a thank you gift for them as well, for a coupon code to come to the 2027 Well Conference. So
yes. Yeah. This is just people who, hey, I just want to check it out. I'm not sure I want to attend. I want to just be there in the presence of all of it and see what it's all about. I'll come and volunteer. Mm-hmm. But for doing that, you get a nice size coupon for the following year if you decide it's something that you want to come to the next year. So that's awesome. Do you have anything else that you want to add, Megan, as far as timeline, what you're hoping for?
Let's see, I would love to get some more volunteers signed up in the next couple of weeks. And then a week or two before the conference, I will put the whole schedule together so everyone will know exactly what their jobs are and when they need to be there. I will email that out to everyone. So coming into the conference, you will know exactly where you're needed and when, so that you can feel confident about what you're going to do.
Yeah. And how do you go about choosing who you put where, Megan?
Oh, yeah. The volunteer form does have some questions about you, so I can get to know you a little bit. And I will email you back to share a little bit about the different roles, where our biggest needs are, and find out where you see yourself serving the best, where it would interest you the most. I would also ask about your schedule, so to know if you're going to be there, how early you're going to be there Thursday, or how late you're going to stay Saturday, or which breakout sessions are like most important for you to be at live. I would definitely take that into consideration when putting together the schedule, so we can get you the times and the roles that sound good to you and will be a big benefit to everyone else at the conference as well.
Yes. And that form, again, can be found on our website. It's seeyouatthewell.net. And then when you click on the conference page, on the conference page, or on the top menu, there's a scroll down menu that comes up with, and I believe it does say volunteer there.
Yep. I think it's actually like /get-involved is the URL. But yeah, if you go to the Well Conference 2026 drop-down menu, it says volunteer. And you can just fill out the form there. I will get your information, and I will get back with you in just a day or two to get the process started.
All right. That sounds great. Anything else you want to add, Megan?
I can't really think of anything else. I just hope that, other people will join in and get the benefit of volunteering, because it really is helpful to the conference as a whole. And I believe it will help your experience be even better at the conference if you plug in as a volunteer.
Yes. Thank you. And again, we're talking about the Well Conference. It's going to be April 30th through May 2nd at Community Reformed Church in Zeeland, Michigan. And it is a conference for creatives. We serve writers, speakers, artists, musicians, actors, filmmakers, and those are kind of our creative areas that we have. And then we also understand it's important for creatives who continually pour out to be poured into and refreshed. And so we offer biblical studies and our personal growth, spiritual growth classes. And then, of course, we, if you want to get your gifts out there and spread the gospel through your gifts, you want to make sure that you know how to market those gifts. And so we also have marketing to teach you how to best get your gifts out there and share the goodness of God through your gifts. Mm-hmm. So again, seeyouatthewell.net, and we hope to see you at the Well.